Welcome to Cinema Tech Tutorials. Today we are diving into the Cisco Packet Tracer to configure two of the most important first steps on any Cisco switch: the configuration of hostname and the configuration of banner. So without further ado, let's just go straight into it. So now, uh, as you can see, we are in the Cisco Packet Tracer. So uh, before we proceed on to the CLI or the command line interface, let's talk about why setting the host name and banner should be your first move when configuring a switch. Okay, host name helps identify your device in a network. If you are managing multiple switches and router, a clear host name avoids confusion and make troubleshooting easier. Uh, on the other hand, the banner displays a message when someone accesses the device. It's often used for legal warnings or to show system information. This is especially important in enterprise environments for security and transparency. So, setting this up first gives your network structure and professionalism right from the start. So guys, there you have it. This is just a brief explanation on that. So now we'll proceed with the configuration of setting up the host name. So as you can see, I am in the Cisco Packet Tracer. I have the switch. It's a Cisco uh, Catalyst 2960 series switch. So we'll be using that switch to execute this two uh, command, the host name and the banner. So now let's proceed straight into the switch to configure the host name. So now we are in the switch. We are in the switch, the command line interface of the switch. So let's just click enter. So now we are in the switch. So before I proceed with the configuration, I would like to clarify on the three uh, primary modes in the iOS command line interface. So the three primary iOS uh, command line interface mode is the first one is the user uh, privilege mode and the global configuration mode. So user mode or the user execute mode is this one. So this is our user execute mode. When you see the host name, that's the default host name. When you see the host name followed by an arrowhead, that means that you are in the uh, user execute mode. So if you want to see the commands that can be executed within this mode, you just have to type in the command, not a command, but you just have to type in the question mark on your keyboard, and then it will show you all the command that can be executed within this user execute mode. So you see, these are all the commands that can be executed within this mode. So when I say command, I mean those command. This one on this side are the command. On the other side is these ones are just a description. So this is the first mode, the user execute mode in the iOS command line interface. So the next mode that I'd like you guys to know is the privilege execute mode. So in this series, or the commands, uh, collection of command that can be executed within this mode, you'll see to turn on the privilege mode, we need to use this command, enable. And then you see this command says is for us to turn on the privilege commands. So in this user execute mode, we'll just type in enable and then click enter. Now you see we have turned on the privilege mode. So now we are in the global, we are in the privilege mode, sorry, but we'll proceed on to the uh, other mode, which is the global configuration mode. But before that, let's see some of the command that can be executed within this privilege execute mode. Just type in the question mark. There you have it. You see, these are all the commands that can be executed within this mode. So you see, that's it, that's it. These are the commands that can be executed um, within this privilege execute mode. So these are the commands. So now we have to turn on the global configuration mode by typing in the command config, C-O-N F-I-G, config, T-E-R-M-I-N-A-L, terminal. And then click enter. So now we've turned on the global configuration mode. So now we're in the global configuration mode. Let's find out some of the basic command that can be executed here by putting in what? The question mark. There you have it. So these are all the commands that can be executed within this mode, you see. These are all the commands that can be executed within this mode. So from the user execute mode down to the privilege mode and then to the global configuration mode, you will see that the number of command increases as you goes on into the mode. So that's about it. Okay, our main focus is to set up the host name. So we see we need to go to the global configuration mode to set up the host name. So now we are in the global configuration mode already. So let's look for the command that can be used to set up the host name. So the command that can be used to set up the host name is host name itself. So you see the description, it says set systems network name. So this command is used to set systems network name. So now we'll have to set up the systems network name by typing in this command. So let's say host name, and then when you type in host name, let's click question mark to see. Okay, then it says you have to type word this system's network name. So now after the host name command followed by the whatever host name or the name that you want for the system network name or the host name. So let's set up a name and npipng sw1. So click enter. Now you see I've successfully changed the name from the default switch to the one that I want, one that I just typed. So the host name has changed. In other words, the system's network name has changed from the switch, the default, to the one that I typed. So that's it. That's how you'll set up the host name. If you want to remove the host name, if you want to remove the host name, you can just use the command. Let's see here. You will just have to use the command no. That's the command. This command is to negate a command or set it. So you see, this command will remove the command that you have executed. So now let's just use no, then we'll put host. We'll say no to host name. Enter. Now you see, from what we type, it's changing when we execute this command back to the default. So this command is used to remove whatever is executed, the no command. So let's proceed with the naming of the device. Host name is okay. So now we have changing the host name already. You see, we've changed the host name already. So with that, we'll proceed on to the configuration of the banner. So configuration of the banner, let's see in the global configuration modes what is the command that can be executed here to do the okay. So we'll use this one. This command, that's the description, is the definition of the define a login banner. So that's the login banner. So we will have to define the login banner. So we'll have to use the banner command. So we'll use the banner command. So let's just type in the banner command. Put in banner. Sorry, banner, and then let's put a question mark to find out what's the next command that can be typed. So it says MOTD, set message of the day. So we need to include this MOTD, message of the day. So we need to include this in. So let's just type MOTD, message of the day, and then we have to use a symbol. Let's just use a hash symbol. We'll put it like this, hash, then we'll type in whatever I will have to type in here. So if you put a star and then you type in an hash, it won't recognize this. So for example, if we type in this one, we just type in this one, this is what we type. This is what we'll type. Sorry, we'll just get rid of this one first. What is this? Get rid of all this first. Banner, message of the day, and then we'll just put in this one. This one. So we start off with hash and then we end with hash. So these two needs to be matched. If I put hash, and if I want to click enter, it will still save. It will still save. But if you put another symbol, it will disregard it. So you need to use the same symbol. It can be any symbol, but it needs to be same on both sides. The starting of the message and the ending of the message needs to be matched. So now we have successfully set up the host name and set up the banner. So let's see. Okay, now we are out. So let's check it out if we can see what we just did, just execute. Yep, the host name has changed, and the unauthorized access is prohibited. This is the banner. This is our banner, and this is our host name. So you see, that's how you execute it. So If you want to remove that banner, you can always come back to the global configuration mode by typing the enable, enter, config terminal, enter, and then let's just type in the no banner, and banner MOTD, message of the day, and then let's just put in the message, paste, and then let's click enter. Then it has been removed already. Let's click end, exit. Now let's try check it if the banner is still present. No, there's no banner. It's only the host name. So let's set the banner again. Enable. Enable. Okay. Banner. MOTD. And then let's just paste in this unauthorized access is prohibited. C. So for instance, if I put star in place of hash, and if I in the end, if I put hash in the front and star symbol at the back, and if I want to click enter, you look, see, it says enter text message ended with the character hash. So the symbol here needs to be matched with the symbol here. That's what it means. So now let's just go back. Where is it? 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 Now let's just type in the banner again. Banner, MOTD, and then you just put in the banner, paste. Okay, now we have the same symbol, hash. So unauthorized access is prohibited. So let's just click enter. Now it accepts this command as it's a banner, the message of the day. So now let's just exit. How to see it, confirm. Now we have come out of the switch. Let's try go click to access the user mode. There you have it. That's the banner and that's the host name. So that's about it. That's it, guys. In just a few minutes we've given our switch name and a voice. This simple step make your network easier to manage and more secure. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to Cinema Tech tutorials, and drop a comment. If you want more Cisco Packet Tracer labs, see you in the next video. With that, thank you and much love. Peace.